Hey everyone, and welcome to your Muladhara or your root chakra flow. So the root chakra is the chakra that's located at the base of the tailbone or at the base of the spine and is all about grounding, being rooted, having security, safety in your body. So anytime you find yourself kind of being anxious or you can't get your mind to stop racing, thinking too much about the future or even the past, more than likely the root chakra is out of balance. And today we're just gonna work on all these grounding postures to get it back into balance. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you in a seated position on your mat. So go ahead and come to a comfortable seat, remove any extra flesh you have from under your sit bones, and then take your hands, palms face down, into your lap. Close down the eyes and notice right away what feels like center. So oftentimes we find that we are kind of leaning forward when we sit down. So allow the shoulders to relax away from the ears and stack the spine, lifting through the chest. Crown of your head extends long. Palms and sit bones are grounded. Breathing in here. Open mouth, let it go. So right away, bring your mind to your affirmation for today. Our collective intention is just about being grounded. So if we are not firmly rooted, we will not be able to withstand any storm that comes our way. And that is a lesson on life, really. So this flow is all about just being grounded. I want you to notice throughout this flow your connectedness to the earth beneath you or to your mat, and being connected to your breath. So we're going to start off with a gentle breathing practice, just breathing in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Do that again. Inhale. Let it go. One last time. Breathe in. Fill up the ribs, the belly, and sigh it all out. Good work. Go ahead and softly blink open the eyes. We'll inhale the arms overhead. You can watch the fingers as all 10 of them touch. On the exhale, we're going to take a twist. So your left hand will come to the right knee. Right hand will plant behind you. If you can firmly plant the entire palm here, go ahead and do so. Take an inhale to sit up a little taller and an exhale to twist a little deeper. The right arm is going to act more like a second spine, so we don't have a whole lot of weight in that hand. Rather, it's just allowing us to pull through. Take your gaze over that right shoulder as long as that feels okay on your neck, and then slowly return to center. Inhale both arms, all 10 fingers will touch. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand plants firmly behind you and twist. Gaze over that left shoulder, feel the stretch in the body, feel the connectedness of the sit bones beneath you to your mat. Slowly unwind, take your hands to your knees, palms face down, and we're going to take a few rounds of a seated cow and cat. So on the inhale, offer the heart forward, lift the chin, and then draw the elbows together behind you. On the exhale, round through the shoulders, drop the head and neck. Inhale, retract the shoulders, lift the chin. Exhale, protract the shoulders, drop the chin. Two more right, like that. Inhale, you can close down the eyes if that feels more natural to you. Take any extra movements, maybe side to side. You know what cow and cat is at this point, so just allow your body to do what feels right. Take one more round. And exhale. Good work. I'm going to turn facing the short edge of my mat now. And from here, we're just going to roll over the knees, plant the hands, come into your tabletop position. Go ahead and tuck the toes. Open up to cow. Exhale to cat. And then lift the knees, send the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal this out, twisting the hips, shifting the weight from left to right. Just waking up the back body, especially if this is the first time you've moved today. You'll notice if you're feeling a little extra tight. And then take your awareness to your hands. Firmly root all 10 fingertips into the mat. Exhale. Good. And then on the inhale, we're going to rock it forward to a high plank. On the exhale, wave it back to downward facing dog, melting the heels towards the mat, even if they don't quite touch. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, soft bend in the knees to wave it back. Good, one more, just like that. Inhale, roll it forward, exaggerate the cat-like back here. Exhale, bend into the knees, wave it back, downward facing dog. Good, come high onto the balls of the feet, look in between the hands and travel to the top edge of your mat. We're gonna take a half lift. Forward fold, roll the sit bones towards the ceiling. You can wrap your arms around your calves here, or you can grab opposite elbows, reaching the crown of your head down towards your mat, lengthening in the side body to deepen this stretch. Maybe you sway side to side, and then pick up all 10 toes and root them into the mat. Just notice that suction-like cup action happening with the foot. Release your grip and roll up the spine. Soft bend into the knees. Good work. Soft bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep both arms high. On the exhale, release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and then drag the thumb knuckles down towards the heels. Squeeze the glutes to press the hip forward. Inhale. On the exhale, bending into the knees, forward fold with the chest expansion. So keep the palms of the hands working towards each other. Work the belly towards the thighs. So bend into the knees as much as you need to here. I'm about as folded as I can get. And then reach the crown of your head down. Let the knuckles drip overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good work. One more inhale. On the exhale, slowly release the grip. Palms will plant. Deep bend into both knees. Now begin to straighten into the left leg, bending into the right. Plant the right hand. Peel the left arm open. So you'll feel this stretch probably in this left side body. Inhale. Switch out your hands. Keep the right knee bent, left leg straight. Plant the left hand, peel the right arm high, and then switch out the legs. Bend into the left knee, straighten the right. Now pull the right shoulder down the back. Open that right hand just a tad further, and then switch out the hands. Left knee is still bent. Right hand plants, twisting towards the bent knee this time. It's a little bit more restricted. Inhale. Soft bend into both knees. 2 palms, 2 feet to the mat. Inhale, half lift. So palms can stay connected here, or you can slide them up to the shins, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left foot back, followed by the right. Drop to your knees at any time. We're taking a chaturanga here. So inhale, roll over the toes, shoulders past the wrist. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to your back bend of your choice. I'm going to take a full upward facing dog just because that's the amount of space that I have in my body right now. If you need to take a baby cobra, take a baby cobra. Breathe in, reach the crown of your head long. Exhale, bend and roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Look in between the hands. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. And take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soft bend into the knees. Sweep the arms high, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plants the hands. Right foot steps back, followed by the left this time. Shift the body forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to your upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find some stillness in this down dog. 2 palms, 2 feet to the mat. Look in between the hands, come high onto the toes, and travel to the top of your mat. Inhale takes a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high, find a chair pose. So I'm going to take my chair pose with my feet separated today just to give myself more space. Draw the thumb knuckles back so the biceps are in line with the ears, and then tuck the pelvis. Try to lift your toes, wiggle them, and then you can root them back into the mat. Just feel that connectedness. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right. Downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale, lifts this left leg high. So lifting from the inner thigh, that left foot is flexed or pointed to give you a little more control. Root back into all 10 fingertips. And then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Puff up the back body like cat. And then step the left foot through. Rotate on the back foot. Open up to warrior two. So I'm facing away from you here, but I think you get the point. Drag the tailbone down. And then relax the shoulders away from the ears. Settle into your warrior two. Deep bend into that front knee. This is a nice strong lunge. Rooting into both feet. Now inhale to reach, reach, reach forward, just hinging at the hips. Flip the front palm and then take that left arm up and back. Right arm is either going to slide down the leg or wrap behind the back, but it is completely weightless. Breathe in, re-bend into that left knee if you've lost it. Work on opening the left knee towards the left pinky toe. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to find an extended side angle. So I'm going to take my left forearm to my left thigh and reach my right arm overhead, dialing the pinky down towards the mat to rotate the bicep in by the ear there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up to warrior two. On the exhale, we're going to plant the right hand to the inner left foot, peel the left arm open, twisted lunge. Activate through that right knee, and maybe that right heel lifts a little bit higher. Pull the left shoulder back. Exhale, plant the left hand, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale to release some heat. Good, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweeps your right leg high. Remember to activate into that foot. Lift it a little higher. And then exhale, knee to nose. Press the mat away, cat-like with the shoulders. Step the right foot through. Open on up, warrior two. So that left foot is parallel with the back edge of your mat. Deep bend into that front knee. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to reach, reach, reach forward. Flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Tail is still working down. Right knee is still working towards right pinky toe. Left arm is weightless. Breathe in. On the exhale, extended side angle. Let that right arm rest. Left arm reaches up and over. Dial that pinky down. You can take your gaze down or up. It's your choice. Inhale, strong in the legs. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in. On the exhale, we'll plant the left hand this time. Let the left heel pop up. Right arm opens, twisted lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the right hand. Step the left foot or right foot back, downward facing dog, excuse me. Breathe in here. And let it go. Roll the hips up. Begin to walk your hands back to the back edge of your mat. And then turn the toes out, heels in. So this is where if you would like to use a block, go ahead and grab it and place it underneath. We're heading into a Muladhara or a yogi squat. If you need to wiggle the hips left and right to get there comfortably, by all means. Gather the palms here at heart center. Work on getting your sit bones down in your chest and your heart and your root or the crown of your head up. Breathe in. Exhale. Here in your Muladhara, especially if you find yourself letting your thoughts go, bring yourself back with an affirmation that we talked about, whether it's I'm safe in my body, I trust in the process of life, any root chakra affirmations that are speaking to you here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to raise the palms overhead so they'll stay in prayer. And then spike through the heels. Come to standing. On the exhale, we're going to slide the thumb knuckles back down in front of the heart space and slowly lower to your Muladhara. We have two more like that. Inhale, lift the palms. Spike through the heels. Stand. Exhale, slide the palms down. Come into your Muladhara. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift the palms. Spike through the heels. Come to standing. Exhale, slide it back through Muladhara squat. Good work. Plant the palms, lift the hips, turn the toes straight. If you have to bend deeply into your knees so that the palms and the heels are grounded, do so. Take a half lift and fold. Walk the hands forward to your downward facing dog. And then right away, we're gonna lift this left leg high. Breathe in. On the exhale, left knee to nose, puff up the back body, step the foot through, warrior one. So the right heel will kind of pivot here at a 45-degree angle, and then turn your hips towards the front edge of your mat. Think baby back bend. Breathe in. And then release the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Drag the knuckles down towards that right heel to open up the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, humble warrior. So your left side body will come to the inner left thigh. Legs are strong, especially on that right pinky toe edge. Knuckles drip overhead. Breathe in. Slowly release your grip. You're going to sweep the arms high, pop the right heel, crescent lunge. Go ahead and tee out the arms. Straighten into both legs now. So your left leg is straight, your right leg is straight, however, your right heel is popped. Pull the belly button up and in. Start to descend over that left leg, working your heart over the left toes. If you have your blocks and you want to use them in your pyramid, you can grab them now. Keep the hands into a T for as long as you can until you have folded. And then you will grab either your blocks or plant your hands on your mat. Your choice. Pull the left hip crease back, but keeping that right heel popped will give you more space to fold. So you're in a modified pyramid. Inhale. Exhale. If you have plenty of space and you would like to take this a little bit deeper, you can plant the right heel and you can pull even those left toes back towards your face. You'll notice how that changes your stretch. Take one more round of breath. Soft bend into that left knee. We're gonna raise back up to crescent lunge. So really call on that inner thigh strength. Bring your hands to heart center and then step the right foot up to meet the left. Woo, good work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close down the eyes. Take your palms facing towards the front of the room or the front edge of your mat. Allow the shoulders to melt down your back. And then pick up all 10 toes, spread them, root them into the mat. Feel that Pada Bandha, the energetic wheel there at the bottom of your foot, just kind of soaking up the energy. Pull the tail underneath you, shoulders down the back, crown of your head extends long. This right here is super grounding. It's a very strong posture. It's amazing to take out in the grass first thing in the morning. Softly open the eyes, and then I'm going to start with my feet hips width distance. Putting all my weight into my left leg. We're going to start shifting the weight over as you slide the right foot in to meet the left ankle. Open your right knee towards the right edge of the mat, and then slide the inner right foot to the calf or to the inner left thigh. Heading into a tree pose. I'm going to gather my hands at heart center now. And then from here, you're going to decide if you want to grow your branches, whatever makes you feel strong and grounded. Imagine the roots stemming from the bottom of that left foot into the earth, and find a spot in your room or by your mat that is not moving. Pull the belly button and the ribs in. Feel your strength even here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good work. We're going to take one little tricky transition here. Slowly start to bend into that left knee. If your arms are extended, go ahead and bring them back to heart center. We're going to wrap this right leg over the left, heading into eagle legs. Now, whether you take those right toes down for a kickstand or you wrap it once or twice is up to you. Swing the arms high. On the exhale, wrap right arm under left, eagle wrapping the arms or grabbing opposite shoulders here. Inhale to lift the elbows. Think maybe like a miniature back bend. Exhale, draw the elbows and knees together. Start to slowly unwind the legs as you step that right foot back, heading into crescent lunge legs, keeping the arms as they are. Inhale to lift into a crescent lunge, eagle arms, maybe a back bend here. And then exhale, unwind the arms, sweep them high, crescent lunge. Good work. Breathe in. Exhale, paint the wall in front of you. Plant the hands, left foot steps back. downward facing dog. If you would like to rinse all that out with a chaturanga, by all means, breathe in. Let it go. Melt the heels towards the mat, grounding into both palms, into both feet. Let your gaze fall in between your heels. One more inhale, and let it go. Step into the left foot as you sweep the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, puff up the back body, and then plant the right foot in between the hands, pivot on the back, raise to warrior one. Pull both hips towards the front edge of your mat. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears, and then release the hands behind the back. Opposite thumb on top this time. Grab your hands and drag the knuckles down towards that left heel. Open up in the chest. Breathe in. Humble warrior, bow to the inside of that right thigh. Let the knuckles drip overhead. Strong in your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly release your grip as you sweep both arms high. Pop the left heel up, crescent lunge. Very good. Now start to extend into the right leg. So left heel is popped. Tee out the arms. Grab your blocks if you would like them for your pyramid. And start to reach your chest over the right toes as you fold. This is going to call on a lot of core strength just to stay balanced. When your hands are ready to plant, firmly plant them into the mat or onto your blocks. Now pull the right hip crease back to square off the hips and melt. Modified pyramid here. If you have the space, again, you can let that left heel drop. You can also widen your stance if this is really tricky on your balance. Just allow yourself to fold and feel the opening in the back of the leg. Begin to softly bend into the right knee. We'll slowly raise up to your crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Good work. Hands down to your sides, palms open. Come into your mountain or your Samasthiti pose here. Pull the belly button up and in. Shoulders melt away from the ears. Grounded in the feet. Crown of your head extends long. You are strong. You are rooted. You will withstand any storm that comes your way. Slowly start shifting your weight to the right leg. Slide the left foot in to meet the right ankle, and then open the left knee out to the left side of the room. Slide the left foot up to the inner calf, or place it on the inner thigh, and then gather your hands to heart center, coming into your tree pose right side. Once again, just imagine or envision with your mind's eye the roots connecting from the right foot into the earth. Standing nice and tall and strong. You decide what you want to do with your hands if you want to grow your branches. Whatever makes you feel strong and supported here. Couple more breaths. Amazing work. Soft bend into the right knee as you begin to wrap the left leg over, heading into an eagle wrap. Swing the arms high. On the exhale, left arm will wrap under right arm this time. Eagle arms, gathering here in front of the face or grabbing opposite shoulders. Lift the elbows, inhale. Exhale, begin to fold, tapping elbows towards the knees. Slowly start to unwind the legs, and with as much control as you can, slowly step it back. Crescent lunge legs. Now inhale to lift into a back bend. Exhale to unwind the arms, sweep them up, crescent lunge. Good work. Breathe in. Paint the wall in front of you. Plant the hands, right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward, high plank. Exhale, wave it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, roll it forward. And exhale, wave it back. One more time, roll it forward. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, wave it back. Now bend deeply into both knees. We're going to lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees touch at the same time. Sit your hips back onto the heels. Tuck all 10 toes. Pinky toe likes to do its own thing, so use your hands if you need to. Take your right palm to your heart, left palm to your belly. Feel your heartbeat beneath that right hand. Feel both hands rise with each breath. Feel the body fall with each exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good work. One more round. Breathe in. And let it go. In no fancy way, we are going to come to a seat, taking both legs out long in front of you here. I'm going to keep my feet about hips width distance. If you like to fold with your feet together, feel free. Remove any extra flesh from your sit bones. Reach both arms high. Inhale, think baby back bend. On the exhale, lead with your chest into a fold, Paschimottanasana. Reach your heart towards your toes. Flex the toes back towards the face. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. This is as deep as I am folding today, but by all means, if you can fold a little deeper, fold as deep as your body wants you to. Melt over those legs, still pumping your heart forward, pumping the toes back. One more inhale. On the exhale, slowly take the palms to the mat. Staff pose. Legs are out long in front of you. Close down the eyes. Just notice your connectedness here. Exhale. Good work. Slowly start to scoot your hips up to your heels. Make your way onto your back. Feet will be planted. Take your time if you would like to activate the core. Get some core work by all means. I've got a clip in. Perfect. Okay. We're going to take your arms into a cactus. If you have the space for a full T and you'd rather take a T, you can take a T. And then just like eagle wrapped legs, we're going to wrap this left leg over the right once or twice. And then shimmy the hips over to the left edge of your mat. So you're going to be laying a little diagonal. The hips are off to the left. We're now going to let the knees fall to the right for a twisted root. Similar to your supine twist, but with an additional bind. So if you get into this bind and you notice it's too much on that outer left hip, you can unwind the legs and take a traditional supine twist. Once your legs fall to the right, you can allow your gaze to open up to the left. Whew. As your practice starts to slow down, I just want you with your mind's eye to envision this deep red flowing within you. With each breath, it grows brighter and bigger, filling up every space in the body. Slowly bring the knees to center. Unwind the legs. Plant the feet about hips width distance. Shimmy your hips back to a neutral position and then just windshield wiper left and right. So the color of our root chakra, as I mentioned in the past video, is red. So in our mind's eye, that's just what we're going to see. Completely filling us, radiating out of our palms of our hands, out of our feet, out of our chest. A fully functioning, open, balanced root chakra. Plant the left foot, allow the right leg now to wrap over the left. Shimmy the hips off as far as you can to the right and allow the knees to softly land off to the left. Once you get there, take your gaze to the right. I know it confuses a lot of people, all the left and the right. So hips are to the right, knees are to the left, gaze is to the right. Twisted root. You are connected. You are safe. You trust the process that life has for you. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Once again, unwind the legs, planting them about hips width distance. Put the hips back in a neutral position and windshield wiper left and right. Good work. Start to draw both knees into your chest. Wrap your hands over your shins. Give yourself a big squeeze. Reach for the outer edge of the right foot. Kick the heel towards the ceiling, followed by the left, coming into a full happy baby. Drawing the thigh bones down to the outer edges of the mat. Flexing into the feet, opening the feet to the ceiling or to the sky if you're outside. Maybe you rock side to side, or maybe you find stillness. But what I want you to pay attention to is tucking in the chin just a tad rather than letting it shoot up. So long in the back of the neck, and then your hip bones are also still rooted into the mat. So if you grabbed a hold of your feet and you notice some rounding, just walk your hands down the calves or down to the thighs. Take a couple more breaths in here. Exhale. One more big breath. Slowly hug the knees back into center. Give them a squeeze. And then take the legs out long, heading into your final resting shape, your Shavasana. Since we are all about grounding and rooting today, if you want to take your right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly, for your Shavasana, just notice the connectedness between your body and the earth, your palms and your heart, your palms and your belly. Taking a full body scan, releasing any tension in the feet, all the way up the legs, releasing the hips and the core, releasing the muscles of the chest and the shoulders, the neck, softening the jaw so the teeth can part. The tongue will fall from the roof of the mouth. Release the muscles in the face. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you have time to stay here for a bit longer, I invite you to stay for as long as you can. Otherwise, we will gather the hands together, taking the thumb knuckles in front of the face. It was my honor to practice with you. Go in peace, love, and light. Namaste.